All right, Peter. You did decide to shoot this stage a little more aggressively, and it shows. So there's some good news and some bad news. So the thing that I liked about your run on the stage is that the way you fielded it, as far as how you move through the stage and everything, it didn't really fall apart, even though you were pushing quite hard. So that was good. And then, obviously, the points weren't really what you wanted. So that'd be where you'd look to do better. So you'll see this in a couple targets, this sort of thing here. You shoot one shot, and you're already starting to move off as you shoot that second shot. And I think that's where a lot of your points were given away. Also, I can definitely tell here that the gun is moving around inside your grip. Like your left hand is, see that? If you watch your left hand's thumb, you can tell that your right hand and the gun are flipping around more than that left hand thumb. That's telling you something, and maybe you practiced a lot before nationals or something, and you needed to get the thing on your hand there because you've been really gripping the gun hard, and that weakened up your grip. I'm not really sure, but the gun's definitely moving around inside your grip, and that's not going to help your points either. This was the one strategy decision here that I don't know, I didn't really love it. It's a bit strange to be left target, high back target, and then go down low. Most people just shot this right to left or left to right. I don't really think it matters that much, though. It's just a decision that I don't think anybody on the Super Squad shot it that way. I really like here getting yourself nice and wide, setting up very stable. That looks great. It's very easy to drop points on these classic targets at the mid-range. And then here you can see yourself pulling off the second target before you're even done shooting it. And you still got up to the swinger with plenty of time. So, let's take a look at the first person. Look at this. Boom. It looks like the gun doesn't even settle down. What we should see is this muzzle in the same spot. For first shot, second shot, it's definitely up higher. So kind of what I would take the opportunity to do here is assess what happens when you're under real match pressure at nationals and you're going hard at it. Okay? So your movement didn't break down, the way you fielded the stage didn't break down. But as far as the way the gun tracked and your discipline did break down. Whereas you're shooting before the gun returns, you're pulling the gun off targets. That's stuff that you should key into. This was great, by the way. Gun up, ready to go. Nice and stable here. Looks really nice. I really get the sense when you go on to the faster targets that you start over gripping the gun, like you're kind of muscling the gun around with your firing hand more. You see like the shaking in the screen and stuff? I mean, I think that's coming from a lot of hand tension or trying to make those shots happen. And then here's the second target here is where you, look at this, you've already turned your head off the target. This is a big no-no. First shot, head turns off the target, looking out to the swinger, and then the gun follows. That's a big no-no. So what this is telling you what happens when you push is that your eyes come off of the target spot. You know, it should be, you know, look to a spot, gun goes to the spot, your eyes stay there till you're done shooting, look to the next spot, eyes stay there till you're done shooting, look back to the next target, eyes stay there till you're done shooting, and so on. And you are pulling off early when you're under pressure and going fast like this. And that you should definitely key in on that for your training. and set up some transition scenarios that sort of induce that. A lot of times going on and off close targets is where that's going to happen, especially when you're pushing for a fast time. So try to set that sort of scenario up and then try to induce the mistake, and then you'll have an opportunity to work through it. But I don't want to dump on it. It was it was one of your best stages of the match, so well done, man.